Olá a todos. Bem-vindos a Lisboa. It is a pleasure to welcome you to my beautiful city of Lisbon. I was born and brought up in Portugal, and let me tell you that in the last few years, we quite transformed ourselves. Don't get me wrong, we are still very proud of our bread, our wine, our olive oils, and our delicious pastéis de nata. But tech in Portugal has been growing at an exponential rate. In the last 10 years, we managed to capture high qualified talent, and that too at a very competitive cost. In general, most Portuguese founders are highly qualified, with the majority holding at least one master's degree. We are also quite good in English, at least compared to our neighbors Spain and also Italy and France. However, the whole ecosystem is still in an early phase. When analyzed, there are actually very few Portuguese founders that have turned into angel investors, and that's because, up until now, very few of them got exited plans. The domestic VC capacity went through a period of great scarcity in the 2015-16, but this has improved from the late 2019. International VCs, including our nearby Spanish investors, are taking a higher interest in the ecosystem because the recent success of Farfetch, Talkdesk, OutSystems, and Feedzai are very much our pride. They are our unicorns. But these international investors and VCs account for only 35% of seed and pre-seed rounds. The entire VC industry in Portugal is growing, but is still very small. And that's why we decided to create Silver Ace Ventures, to mainly capture the opportunity at a high-speed rate. In 2016, Silver Ace saw an opportunity in its real estate portfolio. By reinvesting and reinventing the workspace solutions, and by building a co-working concept with flexible integrations with office solutions, Silver Ace Ventures created Rocket Hub, the perfect fit for small teams growing at a fast pace. Rocket Hub, a co-working space in Lisbon, has come as a need in the market for young teams that are solely focused in their growth and in doing things faster. Rocket Hub does not only provide workspace solutions and flexible offices, but it also does corporate events and meetups. We're actually doing quite a few of the meetups of the crypto people. We also provide virtual offices. Our virtual offices is basically a PO box that you can use to register your company. And it's quite easy. You don't even have to use the Rocket Hub facilities. After we reinvented the physical workspace, we then created a digital one, a virtual office. The virtual office puts together a move to Portugal setup and package that allows international teams to relocate in a smooth and an easy way. Our Move to Portugal service will guide you through incentive programs provided by the government and startup incentives, easy online processes to open and register companies, and also resident permits. Are you still not convinced? Well, we don't have imposed taxes on crypto gains as well, unless you're a full-time trader. This is normally when I stop and do a QA, but because of the limited time, you can find my email right there, and if you have any questions to move to Portugal and to bring your company to Portugal, hit me up. Me and my team will sure help you out. Before we start talking about the other co-working solutions in Portugal, let me show you the Rocket Hub. Rocket Hub was and continues to be home to the most creative teams that are focused on innovation. We remember when we incubated Glovo, a Spanish delivery company that started in Portugal with just one member in 2017. Today, they have raised close to $1 billion in valuation, and we are very proud to tell that Glovo started these operations in Portugal with the Rocket Hub. Also, just last month, we proudly brought Alshaya Group, a major retailer in the Middle East region, and we are proudly also that they are calling Rocket Hub their home, and they have now started with a team of 40 developers, and we just keep growing. There's also other co-working space solutions in Lisbon. You can find multiple workspace solutions that provide you just that, a workplace for you to work. So quite a few places like that. If you want to have a note, it's Idea Hub, LX Factory as well. As you can see, we have a major event happening in LX Factory. We also have Spaces, which is basically a new concept created by Rigos. The location is amazing. It's in a building in the middle of the city center, but it's also just that. It's just a workspace. What is our plan now? We want to switch. In our view, the way VCs are financially structured and alongside with our concept of shared co-working spaces and our incubation methods, the switch to blockchain makes sense. The aim is to move the entire structure and the operation of Silver Ace Ventures to blockchain and switch from what we once considered a normal standard. By integrating squads, a DAO generator on Solana, which is an interface that combines a treasury, an on-chain voting, and a chat, we'll be closer in capturing more productive teams. Squads plans to be super user-friendly, and its interface will surely help us towards taking closer steps towards the switch. Our aim is to bring together our community and our ecosystem in Portugal in a trustless environment that aims to be the go-to fund to all things Portugal. This, I believe, will be the major switch in the path of Lisbon becoming the European major hub. Thank you very much.